Extraordinarily disappointed in our effort tonight. We hit our first 3 shots and we thought the game was over, but unfortunately there was probably about 35 more minutes left in the game. And what's amazing to me is what you can see from one game to another. When you watch Illinois State and our effort and our energy and how hard we played, and you look at that versus what we did today, it's just very disappointing. We keep talking about this as a team, but we're building a program, we're building something that's going to be very good. And it's something that it's going to take time. We've taken 2 steps forward, when we went and we beat Southern Illinois and then we beat Illinois State. But definitely today was a step backward, and I'm disappointed about that.
That would be questions for our student athletes. Go ahead.
But Coach, you talked about a difference in effort here today. I mean, what do you kind of chalk that up to, and how do you stop that from happening again?
That's something that those are controllables. Those are things that our players have to come ready to come to the game and compete. And it's really clear when we compete, we're pretty good, and when we don't, we're really not. We're what people expected us to be, and that is a team that's 4 and whatever or 3 and whatever when we don't compete. And so those are kind of things that come from heart, energy, and effort, and that comes from within.
Let's do questions for our student athletes, and we'll let them go and take questions from the coach. Student athletes only.
Back to you again, Ty. What was the hardest score inside today?
I think because they were longer, we kind of faded away from the basket. But in the second half, we kind of picked it up. And we knew that we can crash the boards and get offensive rebounds and putbacks.
Same thing, Biggie?
Yeah, I would say that they were longer, but that's not a shocker. We play teams that are bigger than we are. So we should be used to it by now.
I agree with Ashley. This is what's going to happen for the rest of the season. We're a small team. It is what it is. We lost Lynn Tamus to an ACL. It's over, done. We've moved on. And so what we've got to do is we've got to make sure that we can guard in the post, and we're physical with people and not let post players have 21 and 10 on us. And we got to make sure that we know we're going to go to the rim. We have to be aggressive and proactive instead of reactive, and make sure we get into bodies to go finish. Otherwise, you're going to shoot 14% in a quarter, 26% in a quarter, 18% in a quarter. You're not going to beat a whole lot of people when you're shooting that type of percentages. We're going to continue to work on these things. This is something that hasn't been solved. That's one of the things I've always talked about is our shooting percentage and where our God-given gifts are. It doesn't happen to be always with the hand as far as in offense. And so we just have to keep working hard and making sure that this is why we have to play as a unit. And if we don't, then we have nights like this.
Both you players, I'll start with Ashley. I mean, what do you kind of take away from this game, and what do you learn from this one to kind of improve the rest of the season?
Well, we already know that all teams are going to be bigger than we are, so it's not really something that's new to us. We just have to come every day, like Coach said, and compete how we know how to.
Yeah, I think our energy, we had a good start. We just had once they had a good start too, we had to push back so we can keep it going.
Anything else for our student athletes? Ladies, you're dismissed. We'll keep Coach here. More questions. Questions for Coach, please.
Bradley played well. Did we let them play well? Did they play well despite of what we did? How do you look at that?
We didn't. Bradley is a good team. You have to give credit where credit is due. So, and I'm always going to do that. I'm 100% giving credit where it's due. And they have good players, and they play well. On our side, we did not play the kind of defense that we're supposed to. And we know that. We had a lot of miscommunications today. We had a lot of lackluster effort. And you can't play the kind of defense that we're trying to play and not do it 100% and give all the effort that you have. Because when you don't, then you end up in a situation like this. But unfortunately, we don't really have the choice to play differently, because we have to try to get steals and try to do different things in order to get more possessions, because we do shoot 36% or 37% from the floor. So that's what we have to do in order to compete.
Coach Bradley made a lot of mistakes, 22 turnovers.
They
but
did.
You guys only 11 points off of those turnovers. I mean, especially in league play, how important is it to capitalize on those extra possessions?
Oh, it's huge. You know, I wish they had a little thing here that said how many layups you miss, because we had to have missed about 20. I mean, we missed tons of layups, and you know, you have to be able to do that. And we're going to keep working on it. We will keep working on it. That's one thing that you can believe that we're going to do. This isn't something that happens that we'll be like, oh, and you know, the world is over. It's not over. We'll be back again on Friday, getting ready and doing our thing, and we'll make sure that we're back and competing again. But you know, it's just the consistency of effort that isn't there yet, and it's something we have to build.
Anything else, guys? Coach, thank you.
All right, thank you.